Okay, got it to work again. All right, so 3.25x equals, so 7.8, or not 7, that's 78. 78 times 5 is 390. So I'm going to divide both sides by 3.25. And I get 120. So x is going to be equal to 120, and our unit here is feet. Okay, so the building is 120 feet tall. Okay, go to the next page if you would, and let's modify the prior example with this information. So in example 4, suppose that a different building is casting a shadow that's 52 feet long. How tall is the building? So let's draw, I'm going to draw triangles here because those I'm going to pretend that's my, kind of like my building. So here's my shadow of 52 feet. How tall is the building? Okay, so there's my variable. Let's go back and we're going to utilize, we can utilize the building or the signpost here. So let's bring in, I'll just recreate the signpost. So 5 feet tall, 39 inches. Actually, we want 3.25 feet here. 5 feet. We'll use 3.25. And then we just want to recreate that proportion, and we'll get a slightly different answer. So I have x over 5, okay, height of the building, height of the pole, and then shadow. 52 over 3.25, okay? So cross multiplying, so I'm going to have 3.25x equals, and then 52 times 5 is 260. And then I can divide off 3.25. And it looks like I get 80. So I have an answer of 80 feet. Okay, so that will give me a different height of the building. Okay, let's look at one more type of an example here as we work with these proportions. You and your friend are standing next to one another outside. Your shadow is 23 inches long, and your friend's shadow is 24 inches long. You are 5 feet 5 inches tall. How tall is your friend? Okay. All right, so let's do, I'm going to start with information about your shadow. So if your shadow is 23 and you're 5'5", so again, I'm going to make these triangles. So your shadow is 23 inches. You are 5 feet 5 inches. And then we'll draw a second diagram for your friend. Your friend's shadow is 24 inches. How tall are they? Now, I am going to rewrite this. We can rewrite it in terms of inches maybe. So 5 feet 5 inches tall. So 5 feet is 60 inches because I did 5 times 12 and then plus 5 more. So that makes it 65 inches. So when I'm done, I will have my friend's height in terms of inches and we'll just convert back to feet. Okay, so I've got 65 over x. So I'm ratioing the corresponding sides. My height, my friend's height, equals shadow over shadow. And I'm starting with 23 because I started with 65 in the first ratio over 24. Okay, cross multiply. So it looks like I have 23x. 65 times 24 gives me 1560. And then solve for x. So 1560 divided by 23. Okay, I have a decimal here. Okay, so let's say 67.8. So I'm going to propose we go ahead and call this 68 inches. Okay, because that will be easier to convert back to feet and inches. So if they are 68 inches tall, so I know that 5 feet is equal to 60 inches, right? So your friend is at least 5 feet. So then if 5 feet gets me up to 60 and there are 8 more inches left, that means your friend is 5 feet 8 inches tall. Okay? Okay, so that's how we use the proportion setup to solve for missing side lengths. And as we work through the unit, there are many ways to do these problems. So hopefully we're able to get at some of those, but don't hesitate to ask questions about that, because this is the one unit where you guys come in with a lot of prior knowledge on scale factors and how to, like I said earlier, scale things up or down. So the way you're doing it might be different than me, but it may be fine. Okay, so don't hesitate to email me if you have questions.